coronavirus free.
That is a complete shit show. I am Turch, and with me in the studio, in our hazmat, wardened coronavirus free studio, it is my co-host, the CEO, the
man of the hour.
the academic, what was the word you used? Academic jock.
Academic
it's Kieran.
jock.
How are you, buddy?
I am doing well. Shout out to the beer, by the way. 2.1 standard drinks.
I think it's the only way we're going to get through.
Or 7%. Very good. I am very happy. And I'll tell you why,
Why are you happy?
I'm very happy. Are you getting any volume through your headphones?
How about now?
Yeah,
Well,
sort of.
I'll fix something up. You tell me why you're happy.
It's
and I'll
not
fix
as
that.
usual as and I know the listeners want to hear us talk about how, you know, the audio's set up. Now he's unplugged me. Now I'm driving blind. You might as well be putting actually, let me tell you a story, dear listeners. I was used to be a firefighter. Yeah, much better.
Nice.
Volunteer fire. Oh, no, now it's gone. Volunteer firefighter, and I did the breathing apparatus training, right? You know where you wear the oxygen thing and you go into burning houses.
Yeah.
And as part of that training, they put they blindfold you so you can't see, and then you got to rescue people. A lot of fucking fun, and even better when they put you in like an actual like burning house.
Yeah.
A lot of fun.
That's very exciting. Why are you so happy?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know where you were going with that, but nonetheless, continue. Why are you so happy, Kieran?
Actually, let me just sidetrack this for the moment. You know that podcast that I did with Niall and then uploaded the wrong version, the unedited version, and then it was hilarious, and we decided.
Yeah.
And you made a comment saying, it's hard to keep me on track.
Yes.
Fuck me, I've reflected over the past week. I go on a lot of tangents.
I'm really trying to bring you back in.
You do a really good job. I don't know how hard you work to do that, but
People know because I think Jess was listening to the other show, the bonus episode, and just went, "What the? Where are you? What? Why?" And I don't know. I had a good time listening to it though because there was lots of compliments to me. It was lots of compliments. Niall did a good job, but he was like, "God damn it, this is a lot harder than he thought it would be."
yeah, it's amazing. And a good CEO has a good team, and you're a good team. So
The one-man team.
you know, you make the CEO look good.
Oh,
so you're
well.
doing a great job.
Lucky I make more than the CEO. That's the important thing. But what's made you so happy, Kieran? What's made you so excited?
Right. Well, because there's a new definition for drinking at home.
Yeah.
It's called social isolation.
Social isolation, yes.
Which now means I'm turning into a really big alcoholic. I've only socially isolated for three nights.
Right.
But it's fantastic. No, what I'm really happy about, I'm stockpiling alcohol.
Right.
No one's touching the alcohol.
No.
Because I'm like, if I've got to be miserable...
That's a good disinfectant. Just in case someone dies, you know, it cleans the insides and sometimes kills the outside too.
That's right. If I've got to be miserable for 2 weeks, fuck me, I'm going to be drunk. You know, because they don't have any other legal drugs that we can take, really.
No.
So I am going to be fucking drunk.
Or you could buy packs of cigarettes.
And start smoking.
Get the cancer before you get the corona. One of the two. It'd be even funnier if you just stockpiled corona.
Oh, that would be...
That would be great. And then you could just say, do you have the coronavirus? And no, but I have
Corona.
lots of beer.
Anyway, I was in Aldi. You know, we know the queues of the supermarkets are really long. Yada yada yada.
Yeah.
Anyway, made it to the front of the queue. I
Pushed over two old ladies on the way.
I'm probably buying 4 things, right? Anyway, I was there for the alcohol. I just felt like I had to purchase, something else to be in the line. And I get there, and then I go to the guy, oh, by the way, I'd like 2 Highland Earls. They're Scotch.
Yeah, nice.
And I thought I'd try the black. It's
Why not?
$5.
Why not?
$5 more expensive than the red.
It up on
And the people at the
social
Aldi,
isolation.
at the supermarket, think they actually have to leave their cash register and go out the back. And I mean, this day, it was a Sunday, so all the cash registers were working. Like, it fucking took 30 minutes to get in that line. And the people behind me, when I was like, I'd like...
So angry.
Well, he goes to get the Highland Earl, and then he comes back. And the people behind me are already annoyed that he had to leave the cash register to get my alcohol. And I go to him, well, you better make it 2. You know, I don't want to come back. So he then went back. They get another one. And the people behind me were so annoyed. And I'm like, this gives me joy.
This is pretty good.
This is satisfaction.
That's pretty good.
This is fantastic.
Well, I've got some sad news, and then I've got 2 rants today. A story and a rant, and some sad news.
Okay. Well, what's the sad news?
Sad news is that most likely Jess and I will have to cancel our engagement party.
No. Postpone. Postpone your engagement.
Exactly right. I definitely want to make sure that everyone is alcoholed and liquored up and partying at some point to celebrate.
I don't want to be,
sad times.
and I'm fine with this because I want to have a really good time at your engagement party.
Yeah, me too.
You know, and I don't want to have to fucking, you know,
Worry about coronas?
well,
There's only one kind of corona I want to worry about.
not even that. People will go, you're not social distancing, you're not doing this, right? No, let's get fucking lit. I don't know. Is that the word that people use these days? Do they say lit?
We can still use that. That's cool.
Lit? I don't
Cool
know.
on our end.
Yeah, right. I think that's what the kids say these days.
Yeah.
So you're postponing it.
Yeah, postponing it. So that's the sad news. So I got a rant for you. A simple one. Changing your sheets.
Right.
I don't know what it is about changing your sheets that
It's-
shits me so, and washing my sheets and stuff like that, and folding my sheets. Anything to do with, other than sleeping in the bed and banging, everything about like the cleaning process of a bed
Yeah.
is the most annoying thing.
I thought
think
Jess would clean the sheets.
No, well, you know what? She does.
So what are you complaining? Because I didn't think this was your.
She did it today, right? And she put it in the washing machine, this and that. And then she goes, "Oh, can you help me?" And I said, "Yeah, that's fine."
Home isolation. She needs things to do.
I know.
I'll clean the sheets.
Well, at least I don't have to do it. But nonetheless, putting the sheets back on the bed.
Oh, that is a fucking problem. If someone can solve that, because that is really, because you get that.
That's what I'm talking about.
You get the fourth corner, and me, I never do a good job. So by
Yeah.
the end of the week, the sheet's not on the bed anymore.
Yeah.
'cause
And
no.
you have to remake it from scratch.
That's right.
If people made it socially acceptable to not make beds. See, you know when they say like there's all these like fat acceptance movements and like, you know, and the differently abled acceptance movements and things like
Low IQ movements.
Yeah, whatever. We should just go like, we understand that making the bed's a hassle. Our generation should just go, we don't care if we come over to your house
There's
and the bed's not made.
iron-free shirts.
Yes.
I think you still have to iron, but they really don't crease that much.
I've got a couple of those shirts, and
You
they,
know-
like, to get that nice crisp, like cuffs
Yeah.
and collars, you still got to do it.
Yeah.
You know, it just less wrinkles.
I just go the Kieran Thorpe signature, which is I give it an iron, but I don't really give a fuck.
Oh,
And that's how I'm going to be.
I must say, I do like ironing. I know it's a weird thing,
Fuck off. Get out of here. Get out.
but I save all my ironing. I don't wash shirts. I wash all the shirts and then I hang them
You
on my
don't
door.
wash the shirts. Jess washes
No,
the
I
shirts.
wash the shirts, and because I don't like the way she does it.
Oh, hang on. What is it that you don't like? I know
Oh,
people, you're listening to this podcast, you're getting away from the coronavirus, and now you're probably going, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to go back to the news, because we're fucking talking about washing.
Yeah, I know. But nonetheless.
No, what is it that you don't like what Jess
Oh,
does?
well, she's better at it now. She used to, like, hang them up to dry, and then...
That's not washing, that's drying.
Yeah, but the washing's fine, you know. But it was the drying aspect, because, like, you know... But what she would used to do is take them off the line, and then just put them, like, on this chair that I'm sitting on for me to iron. And I'm like, no, put them on a coat hanger and hang it up a little bit. And that way it starts to take the shape. It makes it easier to iron.
Right.
And now she knows that. And she does that. When she...
Or you could even put them on the coat hanger and then straight onto the line.
See? Also good because it keeps the shape.
Yeah.
Makes it easier to iron. So it's all good. But yeah, but with the sheet, there's
That's
got to
right.
be a something in the same way where we can just go bang, bang, put it on. Or we just have to go, yes, we're all happy with people not making it each other's
Do you know what?
beds.
Do you know what we need, right? We
It's
don't need
women.
we don't need the edge. We just need the flat sheet.
Yeah.
We don't need the edge, so we just need it.
Nah, see-
we need a bed. We need a bed where it's like a Velcro, like, you know, you just whack it on.
Velcro!
You whack
No,
it on.
no,
yeah.
no.
You rip it off, but you just, you know what I mean. Like you
No,
don't.
because then you want the tuck. Sometimes, you know, like in the Seinfeld, it's like one tuck, one no tuck at the bottom. You wanted to sort of say,
No.
The
The sheet's the tuck. The
doona you tuck, like at the end.
Yeah, you got the doona, and then you might have the single sheet, but then you've got the bed sheet. I don't know, is that right? The right terminology?
Oh, like the mattress cover, like
mattress cover thing.
Yeah.
Velcro.
Velcro.
You don't need to tuck it over the corners.
That's not a bad idea.
It's
we have the mattress protector, and then it's called the fitted sheet.
Fitted sheet. No, that's what I'm talking. The fitted sheet.
So the mattress protector goes first.
Is Velcro. Fitted sheet is Velcro.
To the mattress protector.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea.
And the mattress protector should just have like a, you know how we've got these button-up jackets?
Yeah.
So you just button it?
Oh, like the metal buttons that go click.
Yeah.
They click in.
So your metal button, the mattress protector, and then you got like Velcro bits to put the fitted sheet on.
Yeah.
You're good to go.
I think so. See, I wouldn't. See, the only thing I'm thinking of is you're going to be lying on it, and then like you're going to move around, toss around, and then you're going to hear at the middle of the night when you're tossing around.
All right. Well, we use the metal buttons.
Yeah, you're gonna have. I reckon you might have the
in the corners,
Yeah,
metal
true.
buttons in the corner.
I'm thinking this might be a good idea.
Oh, I'm sure there's got to be we could do
something.
We
here.
could do
we
this.
could change the world because it is such a pain in the ass.
I feel like we are at the point of post-it notes. Do you know what I mean? No one knew that they needed post-it notes
until they had one.
Until they got post-it notes. We are the post-it note entrepreneurs.
I don't know who would be. Is there someone in Vietnam we can contact? Well, obviously not now, but someone in Vietnam we can contact that can make us a prototype?
This is essential business.
Yeah.
This is essential business travel.
Wow.
I think we need to travel. We need to do this.
I've got to start the business first.
Yeah. If you like this idea, contact us at the We Only Do One Take podcast.
You heard it here.
At gmail.com.
Porn Savers was also our idea.
Yeah, and don't steal the idea.
No, we know. We'll know if it comes out and we'll be like, that's it.
Patent pending. It's our idea. Fuck off.
Yeah.
But, 10
out of 10.
Yeah.
My 10. There we go. Anyway, so that's my round.
And I'd like to say to all the listeners out there, we're opening up our investment round of $10 million.
$10 million.
$10 million.
Easy. We'll find 50 investors, no worries.
Seed A.
Yep.
Yeah. Round, 10 million.
Fantastic. You should hold a press conference like ScoMo did.
Huh?
You should hold a press conference like ScoMo.
Can I give you a go at a press conference?
Please do.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the CEO of the We Only Do One Take podcast. It is Kieran Thorpe. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us here at the We Only Do One Take podcast press conference. I'd like to introduce a new way to sleep. And I'm sure many of you have had the problem.
You keep talking. I'll put some music in the background, that'll really set the mood.
Yeah. You, like many other people, have probably had fights. You've probably broken up with your girlfriend. You probably got divorced over this, of making your bed after washing. And this is a genuine problem. And we, here at the We Only Do One Take podcast, we really care about this. And we have solved the problem. We have created a sheet that you do not need to tuck in. You can have a fitted sheet clipped in 4 simple moves. You're going to have a great night's sleep. You're going to have great sex. You are going to have the best time of your life. And in fact, you can even upgrade to the semen protection. In fact, you just wipe it off. It doesn't soak in.
Okay. Maybe we'll stop it there. Kieran, I'm going to tell you.
I always wonder, where does our recordings each time go? And we go places.
I should have let you keep going. I should have let you keep going.
You
But that's
should've.
okay. It's okay. We'll just how I cut it. What can I say? Kieran, I'm going to tell you a story.
Yeah.
Something else that annoys me. The sheet thing is the thing, but this is a story about Uber.
Mm-hmm.
So last week, I was working from home. Jess was out at a funeral.
Yeah.
Very sad. She came back home. It was late. She was helping out and all that sort of stuff. She comes back and just goes, "You know what I feel like, Anthony? I feel like pizza." I'm like, oh, nothing like a Friday night pizza and beer, watching crappy TV.
Yeah. I see our keto's working from last time.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, well, so we're on coronavirus. We have to have carbs.
We're on the beer and the carbs
That's
already.
right.
Yeah.
It's all good. So I'm like, oh yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about. Like, you know, you get to a stage of a relationship or a friendship where you just go, you know what? We don't need the sex as much as we need the pizza and the beer. You know what I mean? Like, we've never had sex, but we've had beer and pizza, Kieran.
Yeah.
And we're happy with that situation.
We're very happy. We're very happy with that.
We're very happy.
Yeah.
And I think that's where we're going to keep it.
Yeah.
Maybe a podcast.
Yeah.
But Friday night, it's like, yeah, dial that shit up. Dial that. Get out your phone, pull it out. You know, it's long phone. Swipe it open.
And what toppings did you put on?
What I'm talking about.
Did you get extra meat?
What we did was, went to crust. Good pizza. I got myself a, it's called the 4 salami. Quattro salami pizza. Beautiful. I can't remember what Jess got the barbecue chicken.
Well, not bad.
Not bad. And we even got like a garlic bread pizza. Like, that's how we're like, oh.
Not garlic bread.
No, it's garlic bread pizza.
Garlic bread pizza.
They used to have like this bruschetta, but they don't do it anymore apparently. But nonetheless, that's fine. We're happy with the garlic bread pizza because it's Friday night.
3 pizzas.
3 pizzas
between the two of you.
Oh, we're the big fat idiots.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I hadn't eaten all day. She hadn't eaten all day. So we're like, no, fuck it. This is gonna be it. So I'm like, how good's this? She dials it in. Pay, bang. How good's this? Look, the pizza shop's only down the road. But that means I have to drive if I have to go pick it up myself. Uber Eats, couple extra bucks, gets delivered to my door. I am happy to pay for that convenience. Yeah. All good. So Jess gets a message, you know, like you're waiting and it says what's happening. And it's like, we are putting your toppings on the pizza. You know what I mean? Like, they don't tell you like they're putting the toppings on now or the cheese on now, but you know what's happening. You know, it's like, we're up to the next stage.
You know, Johnny's just come out of the toilet.
Yeah.
He hasn't washed his hands, you know. And he's gone to put the toppings on the pizza. That's what you're sensing.
That's what I'm sensing. But that's fine. Yeah. I'm happy with that. I you know, what I really want, I don't mind contracting corona if I'm going to get a couple of pizzas. You know. So, all good. And then Jess goes, oh, they're done. They're out there, they're waiting to be picked up. Awesome. It's taken 20 minutes at this stage, not too long.
No, acceptable. What time?
Yeah.
Probably peak hour of pizza making.
It was peak hour, it was like 6:30. Yeah. So, you know, it was about just before 7, right? And the guy's going to pick it up, and the guy's only a 10-minute drive at the most, you know? Down on Broadway he is. It's across this. It's not too far away from this next railway station.
You know, once upon a time you would have gone to Video Easy.
I know.
Bought 2 DVDs.
Ordered the pizzas.
And then gone to the pizza shop next door. Ordered at the pizza shop next door and then gone to Video Easy.
Picked up your movies, stuff like that. Oh, we were waiting because we were watching James Acaster's new comedy special. So went firing that up on the Netflix. So, anyway. And then the pizzas get picked up. We see that on the app. And then, the next thing we know, order cancelled.
Oh dear God.
And we're like, sorry? The pizzas were picked up. That's what the app says. What do you mean it's cancelled?
How is it cancelled?
So, I go to Jess, you know what?
People driving their car right now are leaning forward.
Good.
They're on the edge of their seat.
I go to Jess, you know what? Just call the pizza shop and say, hey, give me some details. And she goes, not a bad idea. So she calls. And they're like, hey, how you doing? My name is Jess. I just ordered some pizzas. It was 3 pizzas. It was these 3. They've apparently just been picked up by the Uber driver. And the person goes, oh, well, let me double check. You know, scuffle around. Oh, is your pizzas these 3 pizzas here? Like, you know, Jess goes, yep, absolutely. Those are our 3 pizzas. She goes, yep, we finished making those. And a gentleman came and picked them up. They're out of the building. They're being picked up for delivery. And Justice goes, well, he just cancelled our order. And he goes, oh, well, we can't do anything.
They've made it.
The guys picked up.
It's now with Uber Eats.
But the guy's cancelled. We never got our pizza.
Oh my God. What did you do?
So, first things first, Jess was like, who the fuck can I call?
Yeah.
We're running around, this and that. And I'm like going, okay, well, you find someone to call. I'll see what other people have done, like on Reddit. Because obviously this has got to have happened before.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, what are people on Reddit
The person's gone, well, this pizza looks really good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll
Because at the end of the day, he's just scored himself 3 pizzas and no delivery and a delivery fee.
Kicking goals.
Yeah. So he's just scored, $50 worth of stuff. A couple of pizzas, nice gourmet pizzas and the delivery fee, whatever it was, yeah? So, big expense on our end. No no expense on Crust's end. So we're out of both food
and
money.
Yeah.
So,
and these are dire times.
they're dire times, absolutely. So Jess calls up, fires up Uber. They say, yeah, look, we're going to give you your money back. And I'm just like, oh, what can I do about, on this is on the messenger chat helpline. And Jess goes, what can we do? He goes, I'll just order it again. So we're like, oh, well, okay, it's 7 o'clock now.
Right.
What happens at 7 o'clock? Everyone else dials in to order their pizza. Pizza's now 35 minutes away. So pizza came at 7:30. It wasn't too bad. We were very hungry at this point in time.
Oh, yeah, starving.
Hangry as all hell. Just as angry, like she's frustrated as
Did
all.
you get your money back?
So we got our money back. Thank
Alright,
goodness.
well done. That's
Thank goodness. But there's nothing Uber can do unless you make a complaint. There's nothing Uber can do if a driver goes to the place, picks up the food and cancels the order.
Yeah, because Uber's its own platform.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's nothing that they can do.
Yeah.
So Uber drivers can cancel, to say something happened or their car crashed or something like that. But usually they send a message or something. This guy just cancelled. But Uber can't do anything.
See, very short-term thinking because he's going to be kicked off the platform.
Yeah, that's fine by me. I'm happy about that.
Oh, yeah, I'd be too. Off the platform you go. Very short-term thinking. But if he's already like, fuck it, I don't want to do this anymore.
That would be your last bang. Like, this is, look at this, 3 pizzas.
Yeah.
Sure, 6:30, bang, I'm going home.
Yeah.
Done.
Anyway,
so people watch out. Uber drivers, or Uber Eats drivers, if you're doing this, I will hunt you. I will find you. I have a certain set of skills. And I will kill you.
Good man, Turch. I want to change things up a little bit.
Please.
Change things up. Working from home. I've been doing it for quite a while now. I feel like if I had a title, it would be senior work from home. You know what I mean?
So realistically, how many times have you had a wank at home? Have you logged in? You keep talking, and
I don't think any of my colleagues listen to me. But last year, week 2 of the new job, or week 3 of the new job, I worked from home on a Friday, and I was driving to Moama on the Murray, 3.5 hours.
Yeah, beauty.
Had my laptop on my passenger seat, connected, hotspotted to my phone, and just kept moving the mouse pad so it looked like I was online.
I'll have a look at this. So, Italy is in complete shutdown.
Yeah.
With the coronavirus.
Pornhub have stepped up,
has given them free access.
free premium access.
So, look at this graph. What does it say?
VPN usage surges. Yeah.
Yeah. So lots of VPN usage are happening in Italy.
Yeah. A lot of wanking happening.
A lot of. Well, why would people using a VPN if they're in Italy? They're not. It's obviously everybody else.
Yeah.
Using a VPN saying that they're in Italy and getting onto Pornhub's free thing. Pretty good. That's. I like this.
Invest in VPN, people.
Oh.
Invest. I will give some investing
Stocks
advice.
are down, mate. Buy anything. Buy Disney. Buy Apple. Buy whatever the fuck you want.
This is, and you know what? I hate to. This isn't an investing podcast, but I moved all my super into cash in January.
Oh.
Right?
You're laughing.
And I've got my cash surplus on the side. I'm ready to invest.
Oh.
I am so excited the stock market's down. I've been waiting for this to happen. But if you're about to retire or something like that, that's probably terrible. Anyway, what was I going on about? I can't remember now.
I can't even remember.
Working from home.
Working from home.
So I feel like I'm a senior, you know what I mean? Like executive vice president. I think that would be my title of working from home.
Yeah.
I know how to work from home.
Senior wank analyst.
Yeah. You're very funny too. Right.
I'll keep thinking of that as time goes on.
We could work from home together, Turch. We could
CWO.
Wait, what?
Chief Wanking Officer.
Oh, in the C-suite.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
I get it. A housemate of mine, I will not name their name. They may listen to the podcast. First time ever working from home. And maybe you get this when you first start working from home. Very paranoid. Thought that, his colleagues would think he's slacking off. So he did an extra good job.
Yeah.
Extra worked, was on time, on before he works, working later than he works, yada, yada, yada. And I was like, whoa, you need to take a break. You're actually working
Too much.
way too hard.
Yeah.
Way too hard. I didn't start my day till 10 a.m. Right? Went to the shops at midday.
Uh-huh.
Got a coffee. Came back. Right? Managed to do a little bit of work. And then watched the new fucking Breaking Bad.
Well, there's a new Breaking Bad?
Oh, no, not Better Call Saul.
Ah,
Better Call Saul. I did way more than I would have done at work.
Yeah.
Because no one can interrupt me.
Yeah.
Very productive.
I
day.
must say, I've been working from home as well. And I find that I get all the analytical stuff that I need to do for my job done. Because at work, I just want to sit there with a pair of headphones on, listen to a podcast. Usually,
that we only do.
of course.
One take
I
podcast.
just like to wank myself up at work as well by listening to myself. But listen to a podcast or listen to new music or whatever it is, and just plow through. I can sit there for 4 or 5 hours straight, just, with the music on, this and that. And that's enough for me. But if I have 4 to 5 hours of straight podcasts and music, I'm done my work. I don't need 8 hours in a day.
Yeah, that's right.
You know,
You are done.
I'm more productive because I'm just focusing on something for 3 hours, let's just say. Whereas at work, it's you work for 10 minutes and someone says, "Oh,
time to get a coffee."
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, all right.
How was your weekend? Oh, would you like to do this? Oh, I need to go to the printer. All those sort of little things distracts you because as soon as you sit back down, you go, check my phone. Put new music on, video. Oh, gotta turn on the volume. Oh, someone's trying to call me. Better wait. Oh, better write things down. All these little things distract you from the very important work that you're doing.
That's right. So, people will be working from home a lot more now.
We've got to get these podcasts out on time, Kieran. For People's Fridays. People Friday work.
That's
Very
right.
important.
And I know, they're I'm just going to ramble off there. Let's get to some articles.
You want to start us off?
I think I will start us off.
We're talking for half an hour.
Shit.
This is a very...
We're doing all
This is
right.
high energy!
This might be the equivalent to the special episode that just happened.
Maybe.
What
There
was
was
your
some structure.
What was your rant?
Oh, changing sheets and...
I thought that was a story.
No, that was the
That was innovation
Uber driver.
and collaboration in the
Double
21st
that.
century.
That's a good material. Good work. Good work.
ISIS tells terrorists to steer clear of coronavirus-stricken Europe. Islamic State has adopted a safety-first approach to the coronavirus pandemic and advised its members not to travel to Europe.
I sent you this article.
You did, but I also found it. In the latest edition of the terrorist group's Al-Naba newsletter, the editors... What?
I don't know.
The editors who normally urge followers to carry out attacks on the
Is that the
West...
fact that how you said it? I'm just thinking that ISIS have gone, you know what we really need? Media department. Get that newsletter going!
carry out attack on the West, instead ask them to stay away from the land of the epidemic for the first time being. In a full-page infographic, they do have a media department.
Yeah, they have to.
They've probably got social media.
Yeah.
On the back cover, a list of pro-tip instructs militants on how to stop the pandemic spread. ISIS members are advised to put trust in God and seek refuge in him from illness.
That's amazing.
What if it's a she, though? What if God's
It can't
a she? No, but females give birth, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that.
Chicken or egg. But also cover the mouth when yawning and sneezing, and to wash their hands frequently. Those who believe they might have contracted the coronavirus are told to stay away from areas under ISIS control in order to preserve the health of others and fulfill the holy obligation of taking up the causes.
How easy would it be now for them to decide who's the suicide bomber? You got the corona? Get this backpack, buddy. Keep it moving.
Off you go.
Off you go.
Much like more conventional publications, Al-Naba has been breathlessly reporting on the coronavirus spread since the beginning of this year, when it first wrote about the new virus that spreads death and terror in China.
I guess they don't like the Chinese. Like, you always hear, like, the Muslims don't like the Jews and the Christians. We never hear if they like the Buddhists or Hindus.
Yeah.
I wonder what the... Like, I think with the Western religions, they'd all come out of that same, you know, square footage of land.
Yeah, right.
Like the Jerusalem-y sort of
yeah.
stuff. Like, we always hear, like, they don't like each other because they're always fighting. Like, even back 2,000 years ago, or 1,500 years ago, when Islam was sort of, you know, starting up and stuff like that. But we never hear, like, how they interact with other religions. Like, Christians, like, feel like they're fine, like, they're with most religions, whatever. Jews really don't like the Muslims too much. Muslims don't really like any of the other ones, you know. But then, how do they go, oh, what do they think of, like, Christians don't really care about Hindus or Buddhists. But what do the Muslims think about the others?
I don't know. We might need to get a Muslim on this show.
That'd be pretty good.
Yeah. I think religion's just stupid.
You've said that many a time before on the show.
I have. I'm very proud of my stance. I think
Brave stance.
I think religious people are
How
idiots.
can you say something so controversial? So
Yeah, no, well, let's get philosophical for a second. If you believe in religion, you're an idiot, according to me.
yeah, the great philosopher.
Yeah.
Kieran. Oh, would you like to hear his audiobook? It's called the We Only Do One Day podcast. Jeez. What a story, Mark. Kieran, I was trying not to bring any stories in about the coronavirus. So instead, I'm going to bring in a story. There was a meeting at a town hall.
Right.
In the US.
Town hall meeting.
Town hall meeting. Pretty boring, you would think.
This is where we're supposed to fill the podcast with talking.
Okay. And so this mayor at the city council meeting goes off to the bathroom. You know?
The mayor goes to the bathroom.
Yeah, the mayor of Georgetown.
Mm-hmm. Has a wank.
And they're still talking. And it's all good.
Yeah.
But something happens.
Uh-oh.
And everyone can hear what's happening.
Oh, is he mic'd up?
So he's mic'd up. And he goes to the bathroom.
Yeah.
So here we go.
Ms. Genre.
Thank you, Mayor. I'll try and keep this brief. I won't belabor all the details. I'm sure most of you remember Mr. Guest's presentation from last time, and I imagine he's going to hit some of the highlights here in a minute. But the thing is that these deadly infections, there's something we can do about it. And what we can do is call on governmental representatives
He's taking a shit.
that are higher up the chain of and ask for action at the federal level. I am aware of Mr. Brainerd's concerns that he raised last time, and there would be instances where I actually agree that we should take action locally first, but there are not any CAFO operations in Georgetown, so for us to just say it within the city limits
That's impressive.
Oh, that is well done.
would be an empty gesture. So.
Oh, that is hilarious. You know, someone said I snored. So I was like, I'll get one of those apps, you know, that you that you have on at the night time, and it records.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a little bit of snoring and all that. But I was looking at the data. I was like, this is really high pitch thing. I was like, what happened? So I was playing it, and I did the biggest fart. I was like, oh, this is hilarious.
That's
like,
fantastic.
Like that.
Can I have that audio?
Maybe.
Is that available? Is that one of those like Homer
I got
Simpson?
3 free nights, and then it sort of like locked me out.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah. So, but apparently, my good friend Ryan tells about the time we were in Vietnam, and we're in the sleeping, in the hotel room, and he said apparently I farted and woke myself up. No, apparently I was like, "Oh, is everyone all right?"
I think I've definitely seen Dweezil do that.
Oh, this is where we're at with the podcast. Fart jokes.
Well, it's better than the 20-minute shit story Niall did on the bonus episode. He didn't even tell me what he did. There's 2 sides of every story,
Yeah.
and we got none of it.
Niall's on a new diet.
Yeah,
He's on the carnivore diet.
right.
And I'm a little bit concerned because he's having runny shits.
He shouldn't be having runny shits on the kind of. It should be really hard.
No, I think he's going through the ketosis component
yeah,
at the
yeah,
moment.
yeah.
And I said to him, I'm like, we've only got
So many extra toilet
we've only
paper.
got 80 rolls of toilet paper. Actually, I think he counted. We've got 42.
Well done.
I was like, no.
Once you get through your 17 rolls, that's it.
Like, we're going to have to ration you if this continues. But he said, he assured me, he's done the research, he should be able to have hard shits, use one sheet, clean break.
Is it just me? Or are you always skeptical when you have like a one wipe shit?
Oh, very skeptical.
Yeah.
Very skeptical.
Always
I'm
feel
like,
like
what did I
I'm-
miss?
I'm like,
What did I miss?
yeah, I'm gonna go back.
It's there somewhere, and I missed it. I'm gonna go back because we've had this conversation. Do you stand or sit?
I have converted back to sitting.
Oh, you used to stand.
Yeah, I used to stand.
Right. I see. I'm a stander.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
I know. I've been
So you used to be a stander.
I used to sit and then I stood for a while and now I'm just lazy.
Mm.
You know what? Last week I was on my way to work.
Mm-hmm.
I was walking to the train.
Yeah.
And my shoulder and my neck has been sore for a while. And I've been stretching it, doing yoga and all that sort of stuff. And then on my way to work on Wednesday morning, I sneezed and threw my back out so hard, Jess had to come and pick me up.
You're getting old.
I'm so old.
You're-
The worst. She had to drive me to the doctor. Like, I was stuck like this. I was literally stuck
Oh my
like,
God.
And like the next 3 days, I couldn't get out of bed. It was terrible.
Oh my God. I woke up one day, my back was sore, and I was like, "Fuck, I've got to see an osteo."
Yeah.
And I saw Ashley, and she fixed me, and I fucking love her every time I see her. But I told her, I'm like, "Fuck, I'm old."
Yeah.
The fact that I'm here seeing you now, I'm now old.
I'm amazed that I'm in like one piece at the moment. I'm still very sore.
It's only going to get worse.
I know. I've really got to get onto that yoga or Pilates or
It's downhill from now.
running or something like that. But that's not where I'm going with this story. So I went to the doctor, got a doctor certificate. They said, yeah, just rest off. They gave me like strong painkillers. So like they made me sleepy as well. So I was having a really good time. That's how you do quarantining yourself, boys. That's how you do it. But
Were you high? You were high, weren't you?
a little bit.
You're on medicinal medication.
Yeah, I was on some strong painkillers. But one of the things I couldn't look left or right, so I felt like I had blinkers on.
Right.
I couldn't really look. I could look up a little bit, but I couldn't really look down.
Mm.
So the first time, I had to go to the bathroom where I needed to do.
Did you use a
pee.
mirror? Did you use a mirror?
And I had to use it. No, I was just like, what am I gonna do? I can't look down. So I ended up just sitting to pee.
Right. Okay.
Solve the problem, right?
Yeah,
I just sit.
yeah.
I don't even have to look. I can just push it down and pee.
Interesting.
Fine. Anyway,
How did you feel afterwards?
I felt relieved. But nonetheless, I was like, this is fine. I could do this for a while. No one needs to know. No one needs to know.
I know. Did you let your guard down and did you miss?
No,
and
no.
it went over the bowl and onto the floor.
No. So this is my house.
Yeah.
And it's something that Homer Simpson says.
Hmm.
I'm peeing with the door open, and I love it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I was peeing with the door open, but I was also sitting. And Jess was sort of out to the side, and then she sort of walked past
Yeah.
and and sees me sitting. And she goes, "Oh, Anthony, you're doing a poo." I close the door and I go, "Oh no, let me explain." And I'm still peeing at this point here. Because I can pee in front of people, it's fine. People get scared with peeing in front of people, I don't get. So I'm sitting there peeing. And she's just like, "Wait a second."
We're not getting married anymore. That's what she said.
Disengaged.
The engagement party's off.
I keep every time Jess is like, Jess does something.
Yeah.
I'm just like, "Oh, that's it. Disengaged."
Disengaged. Yep.
I'm like, what's the opposite of engaged?
Disengaged.
Yeah, it has to be, right?
Yeah.
Unengaged? Nah, it doesn't sound right. But yeah, anyway, she found
You're
out-
not getting out of the party. If you two disengage, the party's still
I'm
happening.
still going. It's
Yeah.
fine. It'll still go ahead.
I feel like because it's how good were 18ths,
Yeah.
and then how good were 21st.
This
is like
this is like a combined 21st.
Yeah.
I feel,
yeah.
and where your parents want you to get drunk.
Mm.
Like 18th and 21st, your parents just like, be careful.
Mm.
Now it's just like, I'm getting drunk too. My dad's gonna get shit faced.
I know, and it's going to be great.
Oh.
And we're going to do the We Only Do One Take podcast live from your engagement party.
I was actually said to Jess, if we set it, can I set it up in the corner? She goes, "You fucking do that. I'm going to kill you both." I'm like, "I'm absolutely going to do
It's
it."
either that or the wedding.
Yeah.
Yes, it's either that
or the
or
wedding.
the wedding.
Oh, that'd be fantastic.
We'll just have roving mics.
Yeah. Can we do that? I don't know. Yeah, probably.
We can probably get some roving mics.
I think we could do something.
And then,
I was actually
because
getting-
the wedding, I've
Yeah.
got the 11 o'clock to midnight video shift.
I was
I'll
going
have
to
the
say,
video
I was
camera.
pulling out the GoPro, my video
Yeah.
camera, getting that sort of stuff ready to make sure.
At all the other weddings I've been to, I've had the 11 o'clock shift.
I know.
It's you know what I mean? It's like those up late after hours. Big Brother up late, That's what I'm like with the video camera.
Well, can I tell you another story that happened on the weekend?
Sure.
So, I found the big difference between Australians and Italians on the weekend. So, my parents are like, throughout this whole period, like, how we want to have Jess's parents over for dinner and have you guys there.
Haven't
as well.
they already done that?
Oh, well, they've met each other a bunch of times, obviously at cars, but they want to do like a
dinner.
Dinner.
All right.
Dinner, proper dinner. Mum make all the food and this stuff. Like,
When's it
beautiful.
happening? I'll turn up.
Yeah, it's already happened.
Ah.
You
Okay.
can come to our Easter if you want.
Oh, I'll come
If you're
to
not
you.
doing anything,
I'm not
over
doing
there.
anything.
All right, you can come to Easter. I'll just say, Mum, book another spot for Kieran. She'll be like, "Oh, it's food anyway."
Yeah.
Anyway, so Mum makes, we go over there. Mum makes food and this and that. It's beautiful. We have pasta. We got the charcuterie board, then the pasta, and then a chicken wrapped in prosciutto, and a pork. And then Dad makes the cannoli. Beautiful, fantastic. But then,
How much fighting happened between? Well, not fighting.
there was no fighting.
How much loud talking?
It was quite good. It was actually a fun night.
What do you think you're doing?
Nah, it's fine. I can't at the engagement party. I can't wait for you to meet my nonna.
Oh.
I've been saying that to everyone. Like, I can't wait till Kieran meets my nonna to do that voice to her and make her laugh.
Yeah.
That's gonna be great.
Anthony.
But I found the difference between.
You have a super sperm. You're going to make a boo.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think Niall said that too.
Did he? Oh.
Yeah. So we're drinking, and Jess's dad's there, my dad's there, and my dad, my dad, keeps pulling things of alcohol out. It's like, "Oh, try this, what?" Yeah, and I'm like, "Yeah, I'll just drink with Dad." Jess's dad was drinking, and he was he was keeping up. He was having he's good at like the beers, he was good at the wines. As soon as the liqueurs came out, that's when I started to see him drop off. And me and Dad, that's when we start to hit our, the liqueurs are out. That's when we start the drinking. Because they're only it's like, this liqueur is only 15%, but then you have a glass that's like this tall, an inch tall. And then it's like, but this one's only 22%. And then by the end of the night, Dad's like, "Have you had this one, Mark?" And I'm like to Dad, "No one apart from you has had this one." And Mark's like, "It's this beautiful, it's this little bottle. Pure red liquid." And Mark's like, "What is it?" Jess, Dad, what is it? And
I feel like the light shining on it.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
music's going
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
oh.
And Dad goes, you can't get this in Australia. I'm like, that's true. All right.
Now we're talking.
Now we're talking. And Dad goes, "So what this is, you can only buy this on the at Mount Etna in Sicily."
Right. and this is where Kim Jong-un and his family were
Yeah.
born.
Yeah.
It's very
And it's
spiritual.
called
Yeah,
Volcano.
the equivalent,
Yeah,
obviously,
it's called
in Italy.
Volcano because mountain is a volcano.
Yeah.
And it's called just in English volcano.
Hmm.
And it's this red liquid. It's 70% alcohol.
Is that all?
Yeah.
Oh, not much.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
Standard drink's 40%.
Yeah. No, I know that. I'm making a funny. I'm making a funny.
I was putting in perspective for people who didn't understand the funnies.
Well, they're idiots. I'm
And Dad
sorry. I'm sorry to James who lives in Sydney. It's not your fault. Well,
He's
it is your
fine.
fault. But you live in Sydney. If you live in Sydney, you're automatically an idiot.
Well, you got more corona cases than us. So
That's
that's
right.
Something. And Dad goes, what you meant to do is, it tastes like poison. I go, Dad's like, it tastes like, and I'm like, it just tastes like poison. Let's face it. He goes, no, it's medicinal, it's this and that, like the herbs are. But you meant to put it on a teaspoon and put it in your mouth and just sort of swallow it. And it actually, like a really good scotch, it evaporates in your mouth. But then, as it goes down here, that's where, like, when you drink Fireball cinnamon whiskey?
Yeah.
Instead of having all that sugar in your mouth, it starts burning.
Yeah.
And then it burns. It actually
Down your
burns
esophagus.
all the way down into your stomach, and you can feel it burning. And then it sort of just starts to.
I've never had that. I've had Fireballs, but I've never had that.
I
Maybe I've
think
got.
Fireball without any sweetness at all,
Okay.
and more burning, and twice as alcoholic.
Got it.
And you meant to have, let's say, a teaspoon, and that's it in your mouth. That's it. That's all you meant to have.
Right.
And Mark's like, I'll try it. And Dad goes, great. So he walks away and comes back with shot glasses and pours 3 half shot glasses of this stuff. And I'm just like, not that I haven't done this before, but this seems pretty
This
excessive.
feels like an initiation.
Yeah. This seems pretty excessive, Dad.
Mark is being initiated into what mafia is your family a part of?
I can't talk about that.
Yeah.
So Mark's and Mum just goes to Mark. Mark, if you can't drink it, that's absolutely fine. Like, Mark, don't worry about it. Like, this is a very niche, something very niche.
I'll put it into perspective. This is like not the Parmageddon at Mrs. Palmer's.
Yeah.
This is the super Parmageddon.
Yeah. Exactly right. With the extra jalapenos on top, right?
Yeah.
And Mark's like, okay, he sips half of it and he goes, oh my God, that's poison. And Dad and I at this point have already drank our one. And we're moving on to the Centelba, which I've talked about before. Mm-hmm. That's the one that's also 70% and you pour in coffee.
Yeah, right.
And we're like, okay. Anyway, Dad and I get through the Strega, the Disaronno, the Galliano,
The Molto Bene.
the Limoncello, everything. Yeah. Everything in this liquor cabinet we basically get, except for the coffee flavored stuff, because we had a coffee. All good. Anyway, the next day I woke up, like we got home at like 1 o'clock. I was pretty drunk.
So pretty early.
Pretty early. Dinner started at like 5:30.
No, but 1 a.m. is early.
Yeah.
In the day, 1 a.m. is almost the earliest you can get.
That's true. I'll give you that. You got me there.
I did.
You know?
I've used that joke before.
If someone can find that clip, I'll put it back to back. Anyway, I wake up at like 8 o'clock to do my grog bog.
Mm-hmm.
I was fine.
You were fine.
I was fine. All good. Cleaned the house. Took Dweezil out. Everything was ready to rock and roll. Now what,
This is just an equivalent of a Tuesday night
I was
for
going
you.
to say, I was like, my body is so accustomed of just drinking all these different types of liqueurs and spirits that like, if I just drink beer all night, I'll feel like shit the next day. Like that day's a write-off.
That's you're done.
That's right. And Dad, I called Dad, like, how are you? Like this, I had to organise something
He's
else.
like, I've gone for my marathon run.
And he's just like, all good, I mowed the lawn. Whatever. Yeah. We talked to Jess's dad on the Monday about something else, and he's just like, Anthony, how did you hold up the next day? And I go, yeah, good. I woke up and did this and that. Just slept in longer than I did. And Mark goes, I didn't fare as well as.
Oh.
And I'm like, I think that's the big difference between Australians and Italians, the way that they drink alcohol, because they both want to feed you good. They do, but I think Australians can drink lots of beer, whereas Italians do the spirits, and that's the biggest difference.
Yeah, You know what? Invite me over for Easter,
You're invited, man.
and I will give you my
You're gonna have to crash somewhere else
thoughts and essay.
because you won't be able to drive home.
I'll get an Uber.
True. True.
You know,
You're invited. You're invited.
You know.
Kieran, you got some more news for us? I've been telling lots of stories today.
lots of you have. This has become story time.
Oh well.
Yes.
Sometimes these episodes are more fun.
Did you do something for St. Patrick's Day? I felt like it was such a letdown this year.
Oh, you couldn't really do too much because all the bars and clubs and all that sort of stuff. I was hoping to go out this weekend, but I don't think it's going to be able to happen.
Look, I've got a quick wrap around the news.
Oh, that's pretty good. Actually, I have a story about Ireland, but you go. Give me a whip around the news.
All right. In the Northern Territory, liquor is being stored rather than food.
Standard.
Do not call 911 just because you ran out of toilet paper, Oregon police say. And the Irish Post, woman discovers bar of soap.
I was about to say this one. I saw this so good.
I'll leave that to you then.
No. I'll just go for it now.
Well, a woman discovers bar of soap she's been washing her hands with for days is block of cheese.
A woman in the US has become the laughingstock of the internet after revealing she spent the past few days mistakenly washing her hands with a block of cheese rather than a bar of soap. Miley from Vancouver, Washington thought she was doing her bit to stop the spread of the coronavirus through the washing of hands with a bar of soap. Unfortunately, she instead succeeded to spread some rather mature-looking cheddar all over her hands over the course of several days. Sharing her story tale on Reddit, Miley explained how the cheese ended up being mistaken for a bit of soap after it was left out of the fridge following a drunken late-night snack. Waking the next morning, she assumed that the lump had the remnants of a bar of soap, and she was also keen to stress that she does not actually keep a bar of yellow unscented soap nearby for such uses, with the two evidently getting mixed up. It's pretty amazing. It doesn't even look like... I'm looking at the picture. Do you want to describe the picture?
Well, if you weren't wearing glasses...
Yeah.
I look at that picture and go, you know what? That's like a $20 block of soap. That's one of those premium soaps that I would never buy.
But those premium soaps like had this. You know when you walk past like Lush.
Yeah, no, I don't walk past Lush. What's Lush?
It's a soap shop.
Nah, never heard of it.
This is what happens when you have a girl, when you have a fiance, I guess. Yeah, it's just like it like the whole like remember Off Ya Tree. That shop? And it has the smell. Like you walk past it has that smell.
Yeah.
That's what Lush is, but it smells like soaps.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I can't believe I had to use Off Ya Tree as a reference. That's a weird one. Like incense, but it smells like soap instead.
Yeah. Candle shops or something. Yeah, right.
Every time we go into Lush, there's always like this thing in the middle where they show you what it's made of and stuff. And one of them is made like of oatmeal. And I always just pick it up and go to Jess, oh, look, free samples. And every time she looks at me angrily. And it never stops being funny. It's always funny.
That is hilarious.
Oh.
I would be kicking myself with laughter. Why don't they have a couch for guys in those shops?
I'm happy for a couch outside. You know?
They probably don't want the guys in there. Because then the girls will spend more money.
No, the girls would just get angrier. They want the guys out. I'll tell you what. If I'm in there with Jess...
They need a secret section at the back. Not secret, but they need a section with a couch playing sport.
Well, there's no sport playing at the moment. They've cancelled all the sports.
Reruns. We're fine with reruns. We're fine with reruns. Give us the classic games. you know what I mean? We
were meant to go to the footy like this weekend, and that's sort of been...
Yes,
can't do that.
No, we can't. But... we can get creative. We can create our own football league. Create our own fantasy league.
I've been seeing lots of people betting on marble racing. Have you seen that? People like a Rube Goldberg machine sort of thing, and just releasing a bunch of marbles and it goes down and stuff like that.
Oh, fucking hell!
Or bowling. Can you do bowling or something like that? There's got to be some sort of league that's on. Look, sport is on, but they're just playing to no crowd, and that must be really depressing.
Well, we do this podcast with no crowd.
Yeah, but at least we're in the same room, and we're not like... I think sport's different. You need a crowd with a sport. You don't need a...
I play basketball on Monday nights, and I don't have a crowd, and I do just fine.
That's true.
They're professional athletes, Turch. They can handle it. And in fact, they're not going to be able to handle without the abuse.
Daryl.
You know, they need some people in there to yell
He's a
abuse.
professional athlete, Mom. He's used to this. Classic Daryl Strawberry. Maybe we get him on the podcast.
Do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do. No, that's not the tune. Do,
Jose-
do-do-do-do-do-do.
Oh, I think so. Jose M. Canseco. The one in The Simpsons when they play baseball.
Yeah, that one.
Talking Homer, Dudley and the Straw.
Yeah, that one, yeah.
Where they're all got the disformities because they've got all the tonic.
The nuclear plant thing stuff, yeah, I remember.
Good episode.
Do you know what?
What?
What I have actually been watching Disney plus The Simpsons, and as I've been watching systematically through the episodes, I've been writing down trivia questions.
Oh, it's exciting.
I'll give you a quick one. How old's Homer Simpson?
He's 36.
Oh, well done.
Thank you. I'm a white male, aged 18 to 36. 46. Everyone listens to me. Yeah, he's 36, and Margie is the same age. They were same year level.
Yeah, there you go. Well
Yes,
done.
yes.
Well, we'll see if my in the future Simpsons trivia
That won't be part of it now. Is it crossed out?
you'll be able to win. I'm done. I've got no more articles.
Me too. But I think everyone else is done with us as well. Enough story time.
If you've made it to the end, well done.
Very well done. And for all your wanking needs, make sure you follow us on SoundCloud, iTunes, Spotify, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. I made a Reddit account for us today, so we're on Reddit as well. So if you'd like to send us a message on Reddit,
We have Reddit.
yeah, I just made it.
Oh, good on
What's your exciting thing? That's coming up next week.
you.
It is.
Just you wait
Just me
and
wait.
see.
And if you'd like to send us some hate mail, a death or a rant, or a message for Kieran's birthday, which is coming up.
Yeah, and I won't be overseas anymore.
I know. So make sure send Kieran in a message. Last time you guys sent in some lovely voicemail type things. But if you got a letter or a rant or an erotic tale you'd like to send in, I'll read it.
It was
all
lovely. It could just be an episode filled with tales.
That's true. That's true. Record it on your phone and email us at weonlydoonepodcast@gmail.com. Kieran, thank you so much for not having the coronavirus and bringing it over to my house.
Maybe I do, and I just don't know about it.
Yeah, I know, right? We'll see you in a couple of weeks when we're both dead. And for all you lovely wankers, we will see you next Thursday. Yeah, I was trying to set up stuff for streaming, but my computer just couldn't handle it. And Australian internet, as good as the NBN is, can't handle it.
I saw the Chaser say something like, Australians work from home for an hour, can't handle the NBN, go back to work.
Yeah. Oh, I saw another one. I think it was the Batuta Advocates. Liberal Party happy NBN installed just in time for everyone to work from home. I like all these musicians complain like, oh, we can't play gigs, you can't. That's how we make our money and this and that, or we can't, that sort of stuff. And it's like, oh, all these venues can't have more than 100 people there. And it's like, good news, everyone can still play gigs because no one will have more than 100 people at the venue.
Yeah, and you just charge more.
Yeah. Nah.
I think people will be more creative in how they do business.
I think
they're forced to.
I think if we do get quarantined completely, I think this podcast just do a 24-hour live stream.
Oh, we could do be like Krusty the Clown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how we're going to do it, how we're going to pull it off, but we get all our friends involved and we can watch movies and we can do commentary and all that sort of fun stuff.
Yeah. Australia gets locked down. We'll provide
prevail.
the entertainment.
Got to do something with your time. Might as well listen to us talk about nothing.